Hi, Pagan Shooter here. I'm back with something I think that's pretty common in the holiday season as far as a question. And can you buy somebody a present as a gun? Is it legal to buy somebody a gun? And that's kind of a difficult question to answer. It's not. Buying somebody a present of a gun, if they're involved, is not illegal, depending on what state you're in, and depending on the gun. So I'm not a lawyer, by the way. I'm not going to be able to give you legal advice, and I always suggest that you check with your local laws before you do this. I know that some states like California, Colorado, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Washington State, and Washington, D.C. require a transfer from a licensed retailer if you're giving a gun you already own to somebody else. Meaning a family member or somebody within your immediate family or friend. If you're giving them a gun person to person, those states require that you transfer it through a retailer. Some states, like Arizona, don't. Let's see. Also, Maine and I'm sorry, Delaware was one of the original ones. Maine and Pennsylvania require that you do it through an FFL, so it doesn't have to be a licensed retailer. It's through an FFL there, which there is a slight difference. So when you're purchasing from a retail or online, as far as buying a present for somebody, the wisest thing to do is to get them involved, the person you're buying it for. Um, Offer to buy them the gun and let them pick it out, or give them a price limit and let them pick out the gun they want. And you can pay for it, but they still have to go through the background check. Purchasing a gun for somebody and and going through the background check yourself and providing it to them, knowing that they can't pass a background check, or even if you don't know this and they can't, you can be held liable. And that could be considered a straw purchase, which is illegal in every state. In fact, I believe that's federal law. If you purchase a gun for somebody who you know is not eligible, and you purchase and you go through the background check and you hand them the gun, that is considered a straw purchase, and you can be held legally liable for that. Meaning jail, fines, all kinds of nasty things. So, is it legal to buy somebody a gun? Well, yes and no. Yes, you can pay for the gun, but they have to go through the background check. Places like Bud's Gun Shop, they won't even sell you the gun if you tell them that you're doing it for somebody else. I and my wife have actually purchased guns for each other. My wife bought myself a rifle, but I knew about the purchase. When it arrived at our FFL, I went there to receive the gun and fill out the paperwork for the FFL. I also registered it in my name legally to myself, and even though she paid for it out of her personal account. I myself have purchased my wife her gun. When I made a purchase of several guns myself, I bought her Phoenix Arms HP-25, and she went with me to pick up the guns, and she filled out the FFL paperwork, and she went through her background check and received her gun, even though I paid for it. So if you're going in that method, then yes, it is legal. If you're purchasing, filling out the FFL paperwork in hopes of surprising that individual, you may be the one having the surprise. In some states, that's not legal at all. So, once again, know the laws in your states, know the federal law before you even begin. And bottom line, it might just be better to buy a Visa gift card and provide it to them and tell them, hey, why don't you go pick out the gun you want? That way you're not overspending on what you want to spend, and they can go pick out whatever they want. Maybe they don't want a gun. Maybe they want a holster or a range bag or ammo. Um, Leave it up to the individual, I think. This is Pagan Shooter with a little bit of advice in this holiday season. I hope everybody has a happy holidays and everybody be safe, and we'll see you next time.